need to make these boobs a little bigger.
No, it was on it.
I don't want to know. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, you can always just leave a lab. I do find that funny. Number 47 is Balloon Kid. I guess it's another Balloon Fighter spinoff? Oh, sequel to Balloon Fight, yeah. Huh. Looks like there be an actual platform around it. Neat.
Only to be forgotten because nobody really cared enough for
it. I personally still enjoy the original Balloon Fight. I've been somebody who's always been advocating Nintendo should have a lot of smaller scale games come back. It's like their own indie efforts, you know? Like, that's a be able to...
I joke about that, but I also agree.
That'd be a good way for them to bring Balloon Fight and Ice Climber back. I would love to play an Ice Climber with actual good fucking controls. Because I don't know if you've ever tried to play Ice Climber on the NES.
It's awful.
Oh, the slipperiness is horrible.
It's almost like your Ice Climber is hurdy-durdy.
And the jumping, too. The jumping's also horrendous. Like, you have to be running long enough to do a running jump. It's so dumb. I want to like the game, but, oh, the actual platform mechanics are terrible.
There's a reason why I'm not super big on most NES games.
I mean, that's probably one of the worst ones I played. Then again, most of my experience of that was freaking through NES Remix. Oh, I did read that back in the NES tournament thing. Which I did buy that recently, and it's actually kind of fun. And it does have local multiplayer. With up to 8 people, you all basically compete to see who can basically do that, all the tasks they have in there the fastest. I mean, then again, it is like... They basically took NES Remix, got rid of all the remix fluff, and made it more a competitive thing rather than, you know... like, a weird experiment. Still works, it's just... I don't think I like it as much as NES Remix, but it's still good fun.
Let's see, so far I have...
I think I only got it for like $24. Yeah, 120 P-chips. Oh yes, the energy tank part's by the game. By the way, get 4 of them, you make an E-tank.
Yep.
And you cannot use them otherwise. You really love that mechanic, Metroid Dread, right? Oh, sorry, I meant other M. Ugh. It's not even a Mega Man game. It's similar enough. It's the most apparent game that comes to my mind when thinking about that bullshit.
At least in this game, I can at least tolerate it.
Yeah. You just... Well, I think if you have parts and you get basically an energy tank that would fill up your inventory, it basically gets rid of the parts and just gives you a full energy tank. It'd be really annoying if you had parts and you got a full energy tank, they wouldn't let you have it. Oh, that'd be horrible. Yeah, I think they made all the letters very easy to get. They didn't put any of them in stupid bullshit spots like they did with Crystal Man stage and Mega Man 5. Remember you had to like fall onto it, like right before the end of the level. If you didn't fall the right spot, you'd miss it. At least this game, they made them pretty easy to find. I want to say not too many of them are like in like a cut-off area. They might do it eventually, I don't think they do it quite yet.
Let me just do one thing.
Oh yes. It takes forever!
I might just rewind for that, because that was some bullshit. It's not really bad.
You are on your last life, though. I would say it all depends how far they took us back. Not incredibly far.
Not that far.
Okay, yeah, we're fine then. I say I would hate for us to get to the other stage only to lose our last life to the boss. But again, if you really wanted to not have to do the stage again, we do have the fucking Flash Stopper. Or Bright Stopper, excuse me.
You know, now it's worthless.
Now I don't need it! I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh god, okay, maybe that one's a little dickish. So you want to get Rush Coil over there and jump on it quickly before... Okay, I guess we should have let that one fall first. Yeah, that one's forgivable. Now we gotta do a whole stage over. You just gotta keep going back a decent bit. That should do. So let it fall a bit, then do your jump over. Oh, really? Okay, so you have to be quick with it. Okay, I see. I see. Basically, put it on there and jump on quick. And then you can...
You know what? I'll live with that.
We did get the A. We did get the A, so we don't have to do that again. Fair point. Damn, that's a lot of letters. The next one they have on the list is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Fall of the Foot Clan, number 46. Huh. They had a James Bond game for the Game Boy?
Wouldn't be surprised. Licensed properties.
Huh. Interesting. Looks like a top-down game. Huh. Pinball Right to the Gator, number 44. Oh yeah, pinball games. Oh, HAL Laboratory game. Made some weird pinball game that has like an alligator involved. Huh, okay. Must be a sequel to that pinball game we announced as well. 43, Motocross Maniacs. Basically seems like Game Boy Excite Bike. 42, Tetris 2. 41, Mega Man 4 on Game Boy. Honestly, I hate that it's that low.
And then like number 10, Mega Man 2 on Game Boy.
Number 40, oh yeah, Wario Blast featuring Bomberman. I forgot they had like a Wario Bomberman-like game. Made by Hudson Soft. So it's more a Bomberman game, just had a Wario skin on it. That's right, because they were very experimental with Wario.
So Bomberman starring Wario.
Yeah, they were very experimental with Wario back then.
Yeah, because they didn't know what the hell to do with him.
Because it was created by one of the Nintendo teams out of spite, because they didn't want to be doing Mario games. But then it became a fucking character that people like. And the Game Boy era, Wario had a lot of great games. And then WarioWare happened. It was still fun in its own right, but you know, I still miss the Wario Land games.
Yeah. It's like he's been delegated to Wario Land spin-off, so it's like, or WarioWare.
Yeah.
So it's like, he's the actual CEO that we all like to make fun of him, one of CEOs to be.
I say the same thing I always say. Why not both? Why can't we have both? We have Mario Luigi, we have Paper Mario. Why can't we have WarioWare and Wario Land?
At this point, the question I want to ask is, does anyone want Paper Mario at this point?
I mean, the remake for Switch outsold the GameCube original after 4 months.
If only it outsold Origami King.
That's true, it did not. And the best-selling Mario RPG of all time is still Super Paper Mario. Which I think sold like 6 million. Then again, given the Wii, especially with early...
It's the Wii, so...
Especially when that came so early in the Wii's life cycle. Honestly, them probably porting it to the Wii was a good idea instead of doing the original plan and doing it on the GameCube. I think that's the whole reason they brought it to the Wii is because they realized the Wii needed more titles at launch. So they basically forced them to develop it for the Wii instead to change things up. That's probably why it looks so rough. Like, how does the game look even worse than friggin' Paper Mario Thousand Year Door? Thousand Year Door looked really smooth and nice, while Super Paper Mario just looks really rough and jagged.
It's also because it's, you know, the Wii.
Even still, like... It just... The game itself just looks like it's
Wait, I
rough.
have to share script and I guess I did.
Yup. Let me redo that. I realized my mistake. I'd say, like... Everything looked really smooth in Thousand Year Door, where...
No way I'm getting that.
You can always rewind it if you fail.
No, I'm talking about, I don't know how to get that one up in one piece.
That's what I was saying, you can always rewind if you couldn't survive from it.
I think I have to jump back is what it is. I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah.
And I have 2 lives already, I'm fine on that.
It's a tight jump. That is true.
So yeah, I'm basically... I'm doing more of the fucking, doing the scum stuff here than I am with fucking Mario Brothers 2. So, I don't know how I feel about this.
Well, some of the platforming is annoying. Mega Man does have that flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably won't do it for 5 at the very least. You are still blind in these, so, you know, it's understandable. At 5, I would imagine you shouldn't need to do that. At least you are trying Buster. Yeah, I keep realizing certainly it's not that bad, as long as you avoid that.
Yeah. The hardest part is that.
Because that takes out, like, pretty much half an energy tank, if I remember correctly. Battery charge 2, bro. Number 39 I have on the Game Boy game list is Super RC Pro AM. A Game Boy port of a rare racing game from Super Nintendo, I think.
Yeah.
Well, that one was actually good. I played a rare replay. They have the original Super Mario Land in here over Mega Man 4. Look, man, I know people like Super Mario Land. It's quirky, but that's all it is. It's nothing impressive. Fair Shot works just like it does. in Mega Man 4.
You got Spirit Bomb, I mean Pharaoh Shot.
Yes, of course. Super Mario Land is 38. Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters is 37. Oh, we have enough for the energy balancer! Ah, shit! Quit walking in on me like that, Mega Man!
You get the...
Oh, you want that thing? It's kind of in the prototype phase. I don't know if it's going to be safe for you to use. Ah, fuck it, you'll be fine. So hit A for yes and B for no. There you go.
You want another item?
Can I get another one? You already have it. You can't carry more of this item. Yep. Now you can sail over for the S-Can. Back to the pod robot. I'm trying to figure out how long to make the legs. God damn it. Yep, number 37 on the Game Boy game list is Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters.
Rings.
Yep. Hopefully this won't be as bad as it was on the NES one, although you said you were able to handle it eventually.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot.
You eventually practiced you could Buster Run Mega Man 4, at least the main stages.
Yeah. Yes, because I was able to Buster Run the friggin' the final boss. I could Buster Run. I thought you needed a weapon. Yeah, I found. Wait, sorry. I know what I'm doing.
And first they actually have it so the lines are done differently, so you can tell what direction they go. The solid lines go to the right, and the dot and the dashed lines go to the left. That is a nice detail to take advantage of the fact there's no color.
Yeah.
See, they actually thought about it. If it was Mega Man 3, they probably would have all looked the same. You would have had to jump on it and figure it out. Oh, fuck you.
Okay. I keep panicking because I hope.
Number 36 is Cat Trap. What the hell is that? It's a Game Boy game credited with being the first to technically have a rewind feature. Oh. A platform puzzler.
Huh.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's something to know. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. That's interesting. Number 35. Oh, yes, another Game Boy classic. Dr. Mario. I'm noticing a lot of these are puzzle games.
Yeah, that's gonna be like the big thing about.
Given the simple hardware, puzzle games are probably the best fit for these, so
Yep.
they probably aged the best as well, to be fair.
Okay.
Whoa! That wouldn't have killed you, but that still would have sucked. Oh yeah, you have a slide too. 34, Game & Watch Gallery. Basically taking the old school Nintendo stuff from their Game & Watch and basically give a collection of them onto a game pack. They had a few of those. If I remember, they had one of those, like, available for DS as a Club Nintendo, like, exclusive item. I think I still have that. I say, you never bought any of the Nintendo Mini consoles, did you? Like the NES Mini or the Super Nintendo Mini or the Game & Watch thing you had? Yeah. Well, I bought at least a Nintendo Super Nintendo Mini. And again, for me, they were the easiest way to play a lot of the old school games until frickin' Switch Online became a thing. So it kind of made them obsolete. That's probably why they don't do them anymore. They expect you to get the Switch where a lot of the games will just be available on there after a while. Or at least what they feel like giving you. There you are, all the beat letters!
I had a four more though.
You'll see when we get to the second half.
I do know what.
I think that might be the one that we have to actually we're required to do to get to the end of the game. That's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, I think I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to remember if that was this game or Mega Man 5.
It was this game.
Yep.
I do remember for a fact 5 did not do that.
Ooh. Number 33 is Operation C. Oh, wow. All the first sentence they have for this. This is without a doubt a Contra game, or Probotector if you're a robot-loving European. More worthy of its title than, say, certain PlayStation entries. What the hell happened to the Contra series when it got PlayStation?
They tried going 3D.
Oh, dear. It didn't go well, did it?
No.
Well, Castlevania did on N64, and it mostly didn't go well either.
It eventually got a couple of other chances, and those ones went well, but those aren't nearly as well regarded.
And
well remembered as.
It seems like the most well-regarded ones are the Lords of Shadow games.
There's actually a PS2 one that I think is legitimately good.
I can believe it.
It's more Metroidvania-like instead of pure platformer.
Ah, right, Herovania, of course. Hegovania.
But I still think it's better than the other ones we got. Well, Legacy of Darkness is a better version of Castlevania 64. But the problem is you're trying to sell someone on a better version of Castlevania 64.
That's true. Castlevania 64 is one of the worst Castlevania games.
Because I remember I played that game, I couldn't even get past the first level, and I just fucking stopped.
I watched somebody play through, I think it was when I was watching Game Grumps, they were going through it, I was watching, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, this game looks rough. Like, Jesus. And I've heard the stories about it even before then, I knew it was bad.
Okay.
Not Superman 64 bad, but still pretty bad.
Yeah.
I know Legacy of Darkness was definitely a lot better. Or a good bit better, I should say.
Because it was the style at the time, and it's like, hey, it needs to go 3D after all. Because 3D is the hot new thing. God forbid you go 2D, or like, oh, you're the same thing, same 2D game that you've been for years. Well, fucking works.
As I said, I will still continue to say it as ad nauseum as it gets. Mischief Makers was a purely 2D game, and that's still one of the most underappreciated titles on the system.
Ouch. I probably should have used an E-Tank in hindsight, but whatever.
Again, Mischief Makers is an action platformer that focuses a lot on grabbing things.
And I mean, need I bring up Castlevania Symphony of the Night?
Yeah.
It was the 2D game. You still need to sit here and talk shit on 2D games. Guess which one of the games was the one that people actually like?
Mischief Makers sold poorly because not only was it a very weird-looking Japanese-like game, it also was a 2D game. In the height of when Super Mario 64 came about. So, people are not willing to sell on it, but the people that got it, which I got, not knowing how legendary of a game it was supposedly to some fans.
Another game I like to bring attention to, another thing I like to bring attention to is the Sega Saturn. Because a lot of the games on the PlayStation would tend to be better on the Saturn because it's a 2D powerhouse.
That's right. Mega Man 8 was one of them?
Yeah.
Right, I know they did add more content. Yeah.
X4 also, that game didn't have any extra content, but I think it was better. I think I know there are some things about,
Did they make the cutscenes better?
I wonder if it had, like, the default, Japanese VA, so probably.
Huh. Right.
And there's also some things about...
I want the choice, damn it! I want the choice of having either or.
It's like, damn it, your voice acting's better! I have to take this seriously.
Oh, God.
And so, what will you do now, Mega Man?
Oh, fucking, I forget Sigma's voice. His voice that was not...
I refuse.
Are you ready for your final journey?
It sounded intimidating, but it also sounded dumb.
He sounds dumb is what it is. He sounded so nasally, like he had something in his throat.
Yep. Jeez. And again, as you have amateurs that don't really do voice acting, we're just thrown into it. It's like, alright, voice this character. Sound evil.
It's almost like you're getting in-house people that aren't VAs doing your voice acting.
Yup.
What the fuck did you expect? Shakespeare? What'd you think?
Yeah, Devil May Cry was awkward. It still had not completely in-house VAs. They had legitimate ones, just their direction was just terrible.
Yeah.
I guess in 2 it wasn't terrible. Well, it was boring, some of it, but... Oh, 1. Oh.
Yep.
You're supposed to be the one to give me lost! Oh, just the escalation of that. Oh my god. So bad.
Yeah.
It starts so fucking mellow and then it just turns into dramatic. It's out of nowhere. God. I might want to play those games myself one day.
I mean, they're good games.
I do have all the main ones on my Xbox.
I still need to get the 5. The only one I haven't played yet.
Did you buy it yet?
I have 5. I just need to sit down and play it at some point.
Yeah. I know I bought the HD collect. Like I said, I think I bought.
I need to remember how did this work for you again, Kingslayerk.
Okay, I see.
Okay, so there's that, and... Okay, I remember how you work.
Right, okay. So I guess a diagonal throw. I guess you want to be somewhat close to him, then run away when he throws the second ring, and then try to jump over him after your slide is done. Okay. I think I see it too, yep.
Okay, no. There.
Ow. Ow! Quit whipping me in the back of the ring! Your charge shots do just as much damage as his rings. Oh, his rings do a little bit more damage. Damn it! Just a single shot! The original Mega Man killer. And we're fighting him after we fought the first 3. With another one also on the horizon.
Yep.
I don't know how to feel about this. The next game they have on the list, number 32, is Kirby Pinball Land. Well, that's right, they're very experimental with Kirby on Game Boy as well. They'll probably have Pokemon Pinball in here too.
Yep.
Oh, this is regular Game Boy, not counting Game Boy Color. And Game Boy Color definitely had some more advanced games too. Because not only did it actually have legitimate color, it had more power behind it.
Yep. Now Ringman is dead.
Oh,
and now I have rings.
Speaking of Minakuchi Engineering Game, number 31. Kix, spelled Q-I-X. You essentially draw lines to cordon off areas of a rectangle for points. The larger the area, the better your score. Oh, it's a weird puzzle game where you're drawing lines. Oh yes, you got all the letters you have feet now.
With these letters combined, we get...
a bird. I'm pretty sure it works like you did in Mega Man 5. He'll attack enemies that randomly come around on screen. You won't be using for the final boss this time, though.
Okay. What's this about the porn?
Don't worry about it. I think I'm almost at the foot length. I gotta figure out how I want the toes to look. Those delicious toes. Ew. Anyway, time to battle Wily. Because you know the formula by now. We fight 4 World Masters to go deal with him. Oh, the next one on this list is the Final Fantasy Legend. Huh. Oh, it's the very first game of the Saga series. Okay. I know people really like those games, too. They had a recent one come out, a remake of one of them. But anyway, yes, they have a big grand cutscene for this. But honestly, this kind of makes me wish we could have actually done this ourselves. But it does look cool.
It's just a walking fort. It's just a walking, talking fortress. Okay.
Yep. Like, would have been cool if we actually got to do this part. Like I said, they actually make it feel cinematic and cool.
That's right. Can I play it now? No, you get to play the walking cutscene part of it when he's going through the forest. God damn it!
Also, it makes me realize that warping of his is an ability. Oh, yeah, this thing. By the way, the care of the weakness for this thing is, the last weapon we got, I
Well, the
think.
good news is, since I'm almost dead...
Yep, you can only shoot it once that thing's open and on the, satellite. I think it'll do eventually.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah, the weakness for this is the last weapon we got. Yeah, it's a pretty simple boss, this one.
This is kind of tedious, though.
Yeah.
You're gonna fire?
Oh yeah, you can also disable the attack as well. It's a mid-game boss, what do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah, they added a mid-game boss.
Yeah.
Taking notes from frickin' the Mega Man X series. So oh no. Mega Man 7 was the first one I ever met.
7 was the first one to have a mid-game boss, yeah.
Yeah. So they came out with this before Mega Man 7 yet again. See, they were really ahead of the curve.
Thankfully, 2 shots, alright.
Minakuchi Engineering figured out a way to advance the series, make it even deeper before friggin' Capcom themselves did it.
I always wonder if I should die just so that I can, like, regenerate my,
Oh boy, 2 balls! Well, you are almost done the boss. I'm pretty sure this is the whole stage. Oh, this is like a little segment afterwards, but even then, I think it'd be a checkpoint anyway. I think you'd warp there if you ran out of lives, is what I'm trying to say.
That was kind of annoying now that I'm almost dead.
Oh, come on! It's 3 in a row, bro. Come on.
Any day now.
Alright, fine. I'll kill you with my lasers.
Yeah, I'll kill you with my lasers.
Damn right.
And I gotta go fall in a pit somewhere. Or rest on some spikes. Or this.
Yep. I think it's a checkpoint, so even if you lose your lives here, you'll be warped back here. This is another theme I really like.
I remember this name.
But yep. Welcome to a friggin' mid-game stage! Things have a full-out stage mid-game!
And behind door number whatever.
It's time for you to die, Mega Man.
I guess I can get a killer for me.
Ah! Why do you drop bombs at me? Well, we're probably gonna lose our life, but whatever. We'll probably warp right back here. So yep, Valid! Oh! Thankfully, these bombs are rather small. But you know. Yep. He can basically fires bombs in a spread shot manner, so be prepared for that. Yep, I was gonna say, I was pretty sure they did that. They skipped that boss fight, yep. Yeah, you heard anything about the Saga games? I know some people really like them.
I don't know much about the Saga games.
They say it's, some people say it's like one of the most underappreciated series that Square has.
You can say that about a lot of Square games, to be fair.
Like Final Fantasy? Anything with that one, really?
And Dragon Quest by extension,
Oh,
I guess.
yes. Of course, of course.
Although that's less Square and more Enix.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was Annex, yeah.
Speaking of which, Dragon Quest 3 remake.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Well, by the time this is up, that'll already be out, but...
Yep.
I know people are looking forward to it.
I know.
I know apparently the remake... I know they were saying, like, apparently the remake, like, improved, like, the only, like, really big flaw with 3. Whatever that was. And again, I won't know, because I never played them. I know apparently there was one flaw that the remake looks like it fixed. Probably, I guess it's something with archaic nature. Well, yes! Take that, Belly! Oh! Hey, you're supposed to blow up when I kill you! Yep, he actually runs away. God damn, you let him get away. I wanted him to model for me so I can make a better, don't worry about what I'm doing. Well, you recover everything of that. You need 120 P-chips. Oh, well, you're broke, Mega Man. Come back when you're more, richer.
Good luck, Mega Man. I mean, luck.
Okay, now I got to make a male version.